This vintage outfit has been a while in the making. The initial plan for this sewing project was to sew this outfit for traveling on my anniversary trip, but life happened and I did not finish on time. However, this is the perfect outfit to wear to a holiday party, so maybe it's finished right on time. Perspective, right? This sewing project was actually prepped in the jacket, at least, cut out during a live stream, which is something I had been wanting to do that I was scared to do that I'm very proud that I did. So, those are up if you want to go and check out the live streams. I'm very proud that I overcame that fear. There is also a shorts playlist that shows the process of going through this sewing project a little bit more in depth, piece by piece, and I will link it in the description box if you want to check out those shorts. The sewing pattern that we're using is this McCall's vintage sewing pattern. It's an authentic one, size 20. I really love this sewing pattern. It is trademarked 1956, and I was very excited to use it along with this fabric that I was just a little bit nervous about because it does have some stretch going one way, but I did learn in the comments in the shorts that it is actually called a Glen plaid, and so I was really happy to learn that. I appreciate how much knowledge and insight you guys share with me in the comments, especially in the shorts, because I'm able to get those out a lot quicker than these full length videos that I know a lot of you prefer. And moving into the new year, I hope to get more of the full length content out. Um, I know it's how this channel started, and it's what I really enjoy to do. So it just takes a little bit longer, but we're gonna work on making the time. As 2024 ends, I am reflecting on what has been a challenging year, personally and professionally. Just like this sewing project, nothing this year went the way I had planned. Goals I worked hard to achieve remained just out of reach, and unexpected challenges tested me in ways I could not have anticipated. To speak on this space here, I entered 2024 with ambitious plans for my sewing projects, not taking in account just how much of my time was already allotted to being a mom and a wife and working a full-time job in nonprofit. So many projects left uncompleted, so many skills left unlearned. I did do my first French seams a few weeks ago, and that felt great. As did every comment from a viewer saying they felt inspired or seen, and every new subscriber who connected with my passion and with my struggles to try and balance it all, to try and have and build something solely for myself and for the love of it. As we step into 2025, I am excited and hopeful for what lies ahead. This year, I want to focus on growing my sewing skills and taking on projects I am excited about and not just making content. I am not just setting 2025 goals, but building on lessons learned in 2024. If you feel comfortable, please share with me in the comments what was your biggest lesson learned in 2024. And for me, it was perseverance and to treat myself just as I would treat a loved one, gently and kindly, with grace and with compassion. Those are things I seem to show everyone but me. So, moving into 2025, I would say that that is my biggest goal. Like 2024, this project was filled with so many mistakes. So many mistakes I made that I probably should have known better, but exhaustion and carelessness and maybe a little bit of cockiness and all of these things often come into play in all different aspects of our lives. Please check out the shorts playlist if you want to see more in depth just how many mistakes were made during the process of this sewing project. But I will say that I took the time to right the wrongs, undo the mistakes with the seam ripper for a long time with this sewing project, and not being ashamed to admit them and show them and start over. So apply that how you will. This sewing project also came with some new things and new challenges. These are my skirt pieces laid out, and the back of this skirt has a kick pleat, which you've seen me do numerous times. I've done it on numerous skirts, but this piece right here was shaped differently than any skirt piece I had ever worked with. This kick pleat, which I don't even know if we could still call it that, was so much different from anyone that I had ever done, and I was very intimidated just looking at it, but we got through it some kind of way. Look at it. This is the back piece. Have you ever seen a back piece shaped like this? And the way the instructions called for the stitching of this skirt was crazy vague, and I just didn't understand the why. But we don't always understand the why, but the outcome made it make sense, if that makes any sense. But yeah, in the beginning, the why was completely lost on me. Apply that how you will. So, moving into the new year, I'm not only committed to improving my craft and tackling some hard sewing projects, but also building a stronger, more personal connection with my community here. I have now set up membership on this channel with benefits that allow for a deeper, more personal connection. Please check those out and let me know what you think. As I mentioned, we have also done a few live streams, which made me so happy because I was so afraid of them, but wanted to do them, and I'm glad we finally just got over it and got with it. So please let me know in the comments if you've seen those or if you would like to see more of those, and they are up on the channel if you want to go back and view. Speaking of hard sewing projects, at the end of January, I will be taking a special trip with a very special person, Serena. You all know, who I have met through being here on YouTube and have found great joy in our friendship. We're taking a trip together, and this trip requires for me to sew a ball gown. So that is going to be a thing. So that'll probably be the next thing I start working on, so I can make sure that I have enough time to get it done and get it done right, because you know she's going to look fabulous. And I really want to put the care and the effort into making sure that this comes out right. So if you could consider leaving a super thanks or going over onto my Ko-fi and buying me a coffee, that would be good. That's a virtual tip platform because I need like 10 yards of brocade to come up with this dress. So there's that. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to share that process with you all completely every step of the way along the process. Speaking of which, I don't know, I think this might be when I have it correctly, but on one of my shorts, I had pinned in the pleats incorrectly, and someone noticed it and pointed it out, and I was able to go back in and fix it. And so that's the power of community, and I really appreciate you all. So yeah. If you have been here a while, you know that this is not just about sewing for me. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. In the new year, I'm excited to share that journey with you through content that is more engaging and personal and more inspiring than ever before. And as much as I'm excited about my personal growth, please know that I know that the heart of this channel is you. This little corner of the internet has become such a safe space for me, and I am so appreciative of that. Your support, encouragement, and engagement are what keep me motivated to create, especially at times when I really had no time to do so. Here you see me put in the button holes in the jacket, and I believe this is the first one, and it came out absolutely perfect. No hiccups at all. You'll see this in the shorts playlist. So when I moved on to the next button is when things went crazy. The buttonholes were absolutely terrible, and I had to unpick and start again, and that was a whole thing. The facings I ended up putting on backwards on the neck and the sleeves, and we had to take those down and do them again. So many things went wrong with this project, and It was a challenge to get through. It made me want to quit more times than I can count. And most hard things make you want to quit at some point. And I'm so glad I didn't. And I'm glad I pushed through and was able to get through this sewing project. And that was definitely with a lot of help and encouragement from you all. You all have helped me so much. And this is how you continue to help moving forward. Engage. Every like, comment, share, and subscription makes a difference. It helps my content reach more people, but more importantly, it tells me what you like to see. Your feedback is so important and keeps me connected to what excites and inspires you and helps to connect us. I say all the time that sewing is such a solo activity that I need the community so that it doesn't feel so much alone or lonely or solo. So let's make 2025 the year where we connect more deeply as a community. So join the conversation and get in the comments. I do my best to respond to every single one, and I really do love hearing from you. And the thing that makes me most happy is when I see you all engaging with each other. That's how communities are formed and built and how they thrive. This year, I am not just focusing on growing my channel. I want it to be a space where community and creativity thrive. I want it to be a space that encourages you to do hard things, things that scare you, and not just as it relates to sewing. I hope I can inspire you to do a thing you love, whatever that thing is for you. More than anything, I am excited to continue to share my journey with you through the good times and the hard ones, and seeing where this adventure takes us together. I cannot wait to see what we create in the year ahead, and I thank you all so much for being a part of the journey. You mean more to me than you would ever know, and I really do hope that you love it here, that you learn something here, that you find something here that makes you smile or brings you joy. Please share with me in your comments what has been my favorite make this year of yours, or favorite live or shorts or moment or anything. I would love to kind of have a bit of a highlight reel here in the comment section. So whatever you would like to share, please share something. I really do appreciate it. So we have done some prep to get ready for the holidays and set out the photos from years prior. I'm really looking forward to this holiday and to the new year, and to showing you this completed 1950s vintage dress that I'm wearing to a holiday party. So here's the dress without the jacket. I found a little black belt to put on, and it was already in my stash. So my Louboutins I've had for years, tried and true, can't go wrong. And I really love how this outfit came out. There's a few fit issues, but I definitely think I'm getting better at picking fabrics that I really love and patterns that I love and pairing them well, making the necessary alterations. For once, I made a jacket that wasn't cropped too short. I like where this one sits. I really like the buttons that we chose. Make sure you go through the shorts playlist so you can see all of the things that happened along the way of making this. I thank everybody who had some input and some insight. It was super helpful and super fun. I really do love this outfit. I'm looking forward to making things even bigger and better in the new year. And I will see you in the next one that is soon and sure to come.